Tonight at University of Texas Austin, police one by one detaining pro-Palestinian protesters. Law enforcement tying up this demonstrator by their hands, dragging them out of their encampment while screaming.
They're choking me with my...
The university says protesters ignored repeated directives from administration and that a majority of the protesters are believed to be unaffiliated with the school. So far, more than 1,000 people have been arrested since the demonstrations across college campuses against the war in Gaza began. At UCLA, hundreds of students and faculty walking out of class in support of the protests.
These students here, there are hundreds of them. They were not able to get into the encampment, so they are now attempting to storm one of the buildings here on campus.
At Columbia University, school officials telling demonstrators the administration won't agree to divest from Israel and that they must leave the encampment by today or face suspension.
We demand divestment. We will not be moved unless by force.
NBC's Aaron McLaughlin is there.
That 2 p.m. deadline has arrived, and this is the students' response. They're marching around campus. Over that way is the encampment. You can see everyone there wearing neon vests. Those are the faculty members, and they say they're here to protect the students.
As graduation nears, many universities making similar pleas to students as they continue to grapple over the debate between free speech versus hate speech. At USC, the president warning that if protesters don't leave their encampment voluntarily, the university will take action early this week. This morning, some students protested outside the president's home. Meanwhile, back at UCLA, school officials allowing their students' encampment to grow as the protesters call for the university to cut ties with Israel.
I think we're planning to keep the pressure up until the demands are met, until the UC divests.
Dov Waxman is a professor of Israel studies. He supports the students' right to protest, but not their demands.
I happen to think it's not likely to happen or be effective.
And Liz joining us now from UCLA. Liz, what is the administration there saying?
Well, Lester, school officials say the university does not plan to divest from Israel. Meanwhile, here on campus, protesters continue to camp out here, and you might be able to hear it. Nearby counter-protesters have showed up. They are blaring video footage showing the atrocities committed by Hamas on October 7th. Lester?
Liz Kreutz, thank you. Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.